Hello guys, I'm Kobna.
And I'm Lux.
And we have just watched Avengers Infinity War.
Indeed we have.
Literally just come home from the cinema.
Yeah.
Poured ourselves a glass of beer. You poured yourself a mug of beer, and then
then the mug leaked.
Yeah.
So now it's a fairy cup of beer.
Yeah. So now you're kind of gay.
One important thing to say. This will be our...
Non-spoiler.
Yeah, our spoiler-free episode.
Spoiler-free, yeah.
So we'll only
but
discuss...
that will also be in the title.
Yeah. Yeah, it will. And we'll briefly discuss what we think of the movie.
Yeah, so this is a safe space.
Yeah. Everyone's safe.
Everyone's safe.
No one's gonna die.
Yeah. So, what did you think?
What did I think? I think this was the only movie I can actually say I didn't notice 2 hours and 47 minutes passing by.
Yeah.
I was enticed all throughout the movie.
Very.
And all the characters did a really, really good job.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to say Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Was one of the major standouts. They did really well.
Yeah.
With him. And just the one of the most fun parts of the movie was just the interaction between characters we never really see interact.
Yeah.
That was...
I think one of the big anticipation for many was the Guardians of the Galaxy crew kind of combining with people from the earthly Avengers crew.
Yeah. But just to see everyone in some capacity interact was really rewarding.
Yeah. I also feared that they wouldn't have time for everyone.
No,
and it really felt like everyone got their fair share, more than fair share.
I thought so too. And they really, no character felt underserved.
No,
some characters weren't as prevalent as others.
But that's just movies.
Yeah. But I actually think it did a really good job. Also of just telling a cohesive story with 40 characters or something.
Yeah,
which was quite impressive.
Yeah, I also gotta admit, I think it's the first time where I actually walked out of a movie theater just feeling like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. And I was we were sitting waiting for the bus, and there was
we couldn't stop talking.
We couldn't stop talking about it, and I was just for 30 seconds. I was literally just sitting, just looking out the air, just. I think I needed like a solid minute to just comprehend everything that I just witnessed. And I swear to you, if you asked me to give like a frame by frame of what happened, I wouldn't be able to tell you like 50%.
There's just so much happening.
There was so much happening, and I can tell you, as soon as it comes out on DVD, I need to watch it again.
Yeah. That's one of the feelings. I'm not usually a person who goes into the cinema multiple times to watch a movie. This might be one.
I could do it with this.
I'm not one of those guys who does that. But
no.
I might be willing to with this one.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, the problem with this is it's spoiler free, so we're
not gonna discuss anything about the plot or
characters.
Nothing.
What's happening?
No, just gonna say I think they really served the characters well. It was a good, cohesive story with all of the characters really playing important parts. Yeah. And I actually think, just if you've seen the posters and such, you can see they're kind of put into teams.
Yeah, they're like split up.
Yeah, and I actually think that worked really well. Mm-hmm. That was a nice way. It would have been quite a clusterfuck if they've just all been...
I think it's fair to say that because there are so many characters, it's not a surprise that some of them don't get to meet in this.
But a lot of them get to meet each other.
A lot of them get to meet, but some don't. And
I will actually also just say one of the things. This was promoted as a very serious movie, but I would say people laughed every minute of the movie.
There was a lot of laughs.
There is a certain point at the movie where the laughs kind of quiet down because things happen.
I mean, as soon as we got close to the climax, it got more serious.
But it's a very fun movie, despite the quite awful plot and the horrible story happening in front of us.
Yeah, and I actually don't think the trailer gives away what Thanos actually planning actually are planning to do. I mean, we know he's gonna get the Infinity Gauntlet, and that's what he wants to do. But we don't know what the Infinity Gauntlet can do from the trailers.
Yeah, I would say so.
And we don't know what he's gonna do with it. And without spoiling anything, we can say we know now what he wants to do and what he can do with it. And as an antagonist, you really actually you could understand him.
Yeah. You could relate quite a lot.
Totally relate to his.
And again, I'm just gonna say Brolin did an amazing job.
Very good job. Very good job. So yeah,
who knows? He might be just as good as Cable.
But yeah, I think that's also one of the key aspects of me liking the movie is that it's an antagonist that you can actually understand and sympathize with.
And I will also just say it's one of the best Marvel villains so far. Yeah, I would make that argument.
But to counter, they have been working on this character for 10 years.
True. But just to say, this is the first time we actually get to know more. It's been very superficial. With this character, and this is we actually delve into the character. Which is quite nice. Yeah. One of my favorite parts of the movie.
And that's also one of the things I want to commend them for, is that it's not just an evil guy who wants to wreck shit up because fun. It's actually a guy who has a plan and a motivation for that plan and a reason why he's doing it.
And there's some logic to his.
Very much. I mean, I can't explain.
We can't say too much.
No.
Yeah, overall thoughts?
I can't wait for the next one.
No. I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah. Can't wait for the next one.
And just the end credit is just gonna
that was good. It was good.
Make the sequel come now.
Wait in the cinema.
Yeah, cheap.
After you need to stay through the credits.
Yeah. True.
How would you rank it compared to the other Marvel movies? Is this the best Marvel movie yet?
I think so. I think just I must say I think it is. Just because the sheer volume of characters, and you as a viewer not actually feeling lost at any point.
No, like I said, it's a cohesive story, which is really. That's a good job.
Yeah,
that's not an easy task.
That must have been so incredibly hard to do. Yeah. And you don't actually feel. I mean, of course you can't just know where everybody is at every point in time. But when you switch from the characters, you know, oh yeah, he's there, that makes sense, and he's there, that makes sense, and she's there, that makes sense. So the fact that they had that antagonist, which was just so thought out and so rich. And the fact that you always had an sort of overview over the characters that I gotta say is the best movie.
Another interesting question: is this the best Avengers movie?
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Again, there's something special about the first one.
Yeah, but I would say that's more special because it's the first Avenger movie. It's the first of its kind.
Yeah, the first one that actually brought a team together.
Yeah,
like that.
But in both other movies, I have a problem with the antagonist.
Really, in the first Avengers.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
Loki.
It was Loki. Yeah, but
he's quite well liked as the villain in Avengers.
But I feel like he is more. It's as we've progressed into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he feels more like a prankster than anything else. And this Avengers.
So you mean in retrospect, he's become less evil.
In retrospect, I see the first Avenger movie as Loki acting out.
And not necessarily trying to destroy the Earth.
No, because I mean we learn that he actually has a deep maternal love for his brother, despite being adopted. And
Did you say maternal?
Isn't it called that?
That's motherly.
Oh, deep fraternal.
I'm not quite sure the word for brother, but
deep love for his brother. All right, you know what I mean. So of course he didn't want to destroy the world with Thor on it. I see it more as a fit of rage. and bad decisions.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Where I see Thanos, he never doubts his actions.
I can understand that.
As we know of.
I'm gonna say one last thing. Mm-hmm. One last question for you. Which was the standout character?
For me? I feel like I already mentioned it, but I think Thor was awesome. Just awesome. Yeah, he is. I mean, and if you see the first Thor movie and then see this, you can just see how much that character
he's developed.
Has grown.
Yeah,
it's incredible. But all right, I think that's a little too easy.
Mm-hmm.
So who do I think? I also thought Gamora.
Gamora did play a large part, which the trailer also shows.
Yeah, and I thought she actually did a very good job.
Saldana really sold it. And it was refreshing to actually see her do more serious acting than just the comedic things which Guardians of the Galaxy is known for.
She was kind of the serious counterpart to Chris Pratt's goofy.
And it actually worked really well. Yeah. She's always been more serious than him.
Yeah, and I'm glad they didn't just continue that. Chris Pratt is still goofy, by the way, don't worry.
Can you guess which my favorite was? It's actually a tie.
It's boring if you say Spider-Man.
It's not Spider-Man.
Good.
Because I really love Spider-Man.
Well, that's a tough one. Vision, maybe?
No. It's a tie.
It's a tie. With who?
I'm gonna first reveal one of them.
Yeah.
Strange. Strange is one of the standout characters for me. He really plays an important role and really sells this whole idea of him being a protector of the universe and realms and all these things. My second one is actually a bit controversial, I might think. It's actually Banner.
Bruce. Yeah. I can see that.
He's just... If you watched Thor Ragnarok, it's more of that. It's more of that.
And he
just I think every time he was in the scene, he just stole the show.
Yeah. Yeah, he was good. I gotta admit, yeah. So that's I agree. I agree, totally agree.
In the comedic favorite character, I think that was the one.
Yeah. So where are you putting it in terms of Avengers movies? No, Marvel.
Overall Marvel movies. It's hard.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of hard with these movies where a lot of characters meet to actually, rank them because they have an unfair advantage.
Yeah. Before you answer, it needs to be said that you have a deep relationship with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
you love Spider-Man.
Yeah. I was actually going to say my favorite Marvel movie before Spider-Man was Ant-Man. And they're kind of both up for the number one spot.
Ant-Man and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
The insects.
The insect. The insect and the arachnids.
Yeah. It was just an easy joke.
I need to save that for the spoiler because there was one part where I thought, all right, they missed on a big joke. A big joke.
Yeah.
But
so is it better than those?
Is it better than Ant-Man and Spider-Man for you?
I would say so. Again, I think these meet-up films have an unfair advantage.
True.
But it's just this is the culmination of 10 years.
Yeah, and they have an unfair advantage, but they also have it's a bigger risk because you need these characters to merge well. Yeah. And if that doesn't happen, the movie is ruined.
And again, one of the most, hardest tasks this film had was to tell a cohesive story.
Yeah.
And it really did.
They did. Boy, did they ever.
So go watch this movie.
Jesus Christ, go watch.
You're stupid if you don't.
Yeah. You have the entire weekend. You have nothing planned because you're a virgin sitting in your bedroom. Just go watch the freaking movie. Right? It's not hard.
So yeah.
I don't think we can't say anymore without spoiling anything.
We're gonna release a spoiler-filled episode.
Yeah. After
this one.
And after the weekend, so please go watch it in the weekend, you freaking virgin.
Where we can go into more depth.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna get started on that.
Yeah,
as soon as possible.
Right now.
Yeah.
If you're fans of superhero movies, this is the biggest one.
Yeah.
This is the one.
I think it's gonna take years and years before this will ever be topped.
What about the one releasing next year?
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like despite it having a different title, it's part of the same story.
Yeah. So, I would say so. I think, eventually when they're both released for Blu-ray or something, they're gonna come in a package.
Yeah,
and that's years down the road, they're gonna come in the package.
Yeah, and I'd say just in fantasy, the like Goliath is still, I would say, Lord of the Rings, the trilogy. I don't think
it's a good argument. Some could say Game of Thrones, but even though it's a series,
I'm talking film.
Yeah, but television
hasn't been any
in general.
big fantasy films trilogy that has been that big since.
No,
and I think in superheroes, these two movies, Infinity War 1 and 2, will get that behemoth Goliath status, and they will hold it for many years.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
I think so.
So yeah, go watch this movie.
Go watch this. First, before you go watch this movie, I would like you to like and subscribe, and wait for then go watch the movie, and then come back and watch our spoiler.
And this is actually the first time we're actually showing our faces without masks or anything.
Yeah.
This is kind of a big deal.
Fine.
Look at us!
Look at us.
So, we're signing off.
Bye-bye.